good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. For me, it's Wednesday, and you know what that means. I'm going to be taking care of my plants today, but I don't really have that much to do because, like I said yesterday, the only one that lives in water now is the one tomato over here, and it's not going to take any time whatsoever to take care of, which is honestly kind of nice. And while or after probably I take care of everybody, I wanted to give you an update on how pretty much like most of my indoor plants are doing, because it's been quite a while since I've shown you that. Some are definitely better than others. The marigold is probably not going to be around for much longer, but most of the other plants are doing really good. So yeah, I just wanted to show you how they're doing real quick today. And besides that, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I don't think much because it's kind of rainy, and last night, honestly, it was kind of a thunderstorm. I did not know that that was going to happen. But anyway, I'm going to get started taking care of my plants real quick, and then I will show you how they're doing once I get everyone all taken care of. Alright, so I'm mostly all done taking care of my plants. I still need to trim the petunias, but I wanted to start over here with this little one. This is the marigold. Yep, I definitely think this little one is at the end of their life. Unfortunately, I think I found the bugs way too late, but I still wanted to show you how the plant is doing because I have been keeping you updated on it, you know, the rest of the year. Yeah, this is, we're just gonna move that little one off to the side. But this plant is doing very well. This is the orb something plant. It has this new leaf and this new leaf starting. It is amazing how like healthy this thing is. And then back here, this is the tomato plant that I put into soil from water last week. It's looking a lot better. Ignore the fungus gnat back there. It's looking a lot better than it was a couple of days ago, even this morning, honestly. But it's still, it still has a ways to go to get completely healthy again. I don't think these two tomatoes are going to be okay because of the stress that this plant has gone through. But yeah, it is recovering, so that's very exciting. Of course, I still have a lot more leaves that are gonna have to need to be trimmed off, but for the most part, yeah, it's doing pretty okay. And then back here we have little Floris. I forget what she is right now. I think some sort of a rose something succulent. And also this is the tomato that is still hydroponic. And yeah, I'm not gonna move this one into soil just yet because it has so many tomatoes. Don't fall over, little one. It has so many tomatoes on it right now, so I don't want to stress it out while it's doing so well. So I want the tomatoes, where are they? There's more back here. I don't know, there they are. I don't want that one to get too stressed out yet. So yeah, this little one is gonna be staying in the water for I don't know how long. And then over here, this is Debbie, my bird of paradise, and she's definitely recovering, and she even has a new leaf opening, which is super exciting. So she likes this spot. She's getting the light from this plant light, so and a little bit of sunlight too, but not much. It's mostly just like the indirect light. This is the little zinnia that I moved into the bigger container last night. Again, like I said, I need to take care of the wilted flowers on these guys still. I haven't yet, but they're doing good. This little one is still in the tiny container, but it hasn't had many roots yet, so I don't want to move it yet. I honestly don't think I will be for quite a while unless it suddenly gets a ton of roots. This little one is a propagation from my money tree. I'll show you the main money tree here in a second, where this little one came from. Honestly, I don't really do much for this little one. I give it water every, I don't know, I would say 3 weeks, maybe once a month. It's not very often. And then these are the zinnias. They don't have any flowers currently, but they do have a couple of flower buds, so they definitely have some more starting, just not quite yet. Laura is down here, and she's finally, I think, bug-free, which is really exciting, except for fungus gnats, because you know those are on like every single plant. If you have house plants, you have fungus gnats. But yeah, Laura is doing well. She's an umbrella plant. This is the main money tree plant where that propagation came from. This little one puts up a fuss if any direct light gets on it, so it's completely out of any sort of sunshine. It's just on my desk. But yeah, this little one, yeah, does not like sunlight, and honestly, I water it maybe Again, maybe once a month. Money trees for me are very, very low maintenance. And then over here we have my original string of turtles where all of the other string of turtles in my room have come from. I have, how many propagations do I have of this guy? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at the current moment. I have 10 propagated plants from this little one at this current moment. So yeah, quite a few, but this little one is doing amazing currently. I just gave it a big trim earlier this month, I believe, or the end of last month. So that's why it's so short. It was almost touching the floor though. And this little one is where I put all of the propagations that I just trimmed off of that plant. This plant was not doing well. It was string of turtles before, but for some reason it just didn't make it. I don't know why. So it's healthy again because I put all of the propagations in there and all of these seem to have taken. So yeah, it's very, very full now. And then I have a couple more up here too. I have these 3 and I don't know what type of pothos, and I also know I'm saying that wrong, that these are, but this one's really cool because every so often it gets a fully, like not even spotted white leaf. It doesn't last for more than a day, but it's really cool when it does have a fully white one. And then I also have this pothos, which has been around for quite a while and it's doing very, very well. And then I have this little guy over here. I don't know what any of these things are, like the technical name for these. I just know that I like them. And then I just showed you these guys the other day, but these are the colorful leaves and they are very healthy as well. And I also have a couple more pothos over here that I have propagated a while ago. And then I have my ponytail palm over here, all 3 of them. They are obviously doing very well too. I don't show this little one very often, but this is my aloe plant. It is almost 9 years old, so I don't even think I've watered it this year. So yeah, it's very, very easy to care for. This is my easiest plant that I have. Yeah, and I'm not showing you every single plant that I have because that would be way too many, but this is Broken Branch, and if you know, this little one was huge a couple months ago. He's growing back all nice and full now, so Broken Branch is doing very well. And then I do have a few more plants over here, but again, I'm not showing you literally every single plant because that would just take too long. But over here, this is Lloyd, and I have had him, I believe, in November. He will be 5 years old. I think I got him in November of 2020, but I can't remember exactly at the moment. But yeah, this is Lloyd, and he is my Christmas tree. He is a Norfolk pine, I believe. I do decorate him for Christmas, but only on Christmas Eve, and then I take the ornaments off on Christmas Day because he's very sensitive. He doesn't like being moved much either. And then over here, I have my duckfoot plant. Oh, this little one needs some water. The duckfoot plants over here that at the beginning of the year, this is the original one. They smell so good. It's like a mint, lavender, mint, and lemon kind of smell. They seriously smell amazing. But this little one is the original one, and at the beginning of the year, it barely had like a leaf that was this big, the teeny tiny one here, so it was not doing well. So the fact that I have propagated and this plant is doing amazingly too, I honestly can't believe how healthy this plant is now, so I wanted to show you them. And the last 2 plants that I want to show you real quick are both types of ficus, I believe, trees. This little one at the beginning of the year, it's kind of leaning. At the beginning of the year, I believe only had like these 3, maybe this leaf. It was very much a very tiny plant. So the fact that, yeah, because you can see this is where I trimmed it and then it started to grow after that. So it was this short at the beginning of the year and now it's quite tall. So it's grown quite a bit. And my other ficus, it started at the beginning of the year, I believe like around here, but I'm not sure. It has definitely gotten rather tall. Yeah, it's about 5 feet tall now, so this little one, and it's still growing new leaves. This little one I'm probably gonna have to trim soon because it's getting so tall. I will try and propagate it, but yeah, this little one, super tall, and I haven't shown you it in a while. So yeah, that's most of my plants. Oh wait, that's the other one that I wanted to show you real quick. My spider plant, and I haven't shown you her in a while. When I first got her, I thought it was a blade of grass because it didn't have like, it literally only had one little leaf, I guess, in the container. So yeah, she's doing very, very well as well, but I haven't shown you her in a while. I obviously have more plants than that, but it would take way too long to show you all of them. So yeah, everyone is doing very, very well this week. I just need to take those couple of wilted flowers off of the petunias, and then after that I will be all done taking care of everybody. And then I think I'm gonna get started knitting. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see the lights back there because it is still sunny today, but hopefully you can see them at least a little bit. It is a little bit cloudy. Today has been honestly kind of a calm day, just taking care of my plants. And it wasn't that time consuming today either because like I said, the only real plant that's in water now is that tomato. And it's very, very healthy, and I did kind of spill water a little bit, so that kind of made a mess. But besides that, taking care of the plants went very, very smoothly, and everyone except for the marigold is also very healthy, which is always exciting. And I did not get out to the garden today. I was kind of thinking about it, but I think I'll do that tomorrow when I have more time, and hopefully it's a little less windy, honestly, and because it rained so much last night, it's a little bit muddy. So yeah, those are the reasons why I didn't today, but I do 100% need to go harvest everything in the garden. I think this is the last harvest of the year, and then I think that's probably going to be it for the garden, besides the pumpkin plant, which I hope is going to be okay. I honestly don't know, because it is gonna start freezing here. So yeah, it's suddenly very cold, because I think that like storm that went through last night was a cold front. I'm not entirely sure. I had a tiny headache, so I know the pressure changed a little bit, but it's not like super drastic this time, so at least that's good. And no, I have not played Animal Crossing yet today. I haven't gotten a chance to. Hopefully I'll be able to play a little bit later and greet Lopez, the new villager who's moving in that I told you about yesterday, who is the camper. Yeah, I'm excited to have him move in instead of the elephant, and also demolish another incline. So those are my plans for the day. I don't know whose house I will move, if I move one. Not sure on that yet, but I definitely want to at least demolish another incline because I added one yesterday, and currently there are two kind of right next to each other, and that's probably gonna annoy me. But besides that, I don't really have too much to do with renovations on my island today because we're getting pretty close to finishing all of them. Like I said, today, yeah, it's just been a very calm day, normal day. Like I did all my normal things as well today, and I worked out and did all of that too. It's just like, it's just been a nice calm day. I'm almost done with the first row of the blanket today, so I'm going to continue on knitting this one, and then I will be right back to show you what the blanket looks like for today. Just give me a couple of seconds. Oh, and by the way, I still haven't tried on those pants yet, so I can't tell you if I like them or not. It did actually get pretty cloudy as I was knitting, so you can definitely see the lights now, but I am all done knitting the blanket for today, and this is what it looks like up close. This little section is getting quite big again, but I think maybe tomorrow, definitely this week, I would assume that we are gonna be changing the yarn color, which not necessarily looking forward to, because that means it's gonna be getting even colder than it is now. It doesn't want to go on my shoulder. There we go. Is what the entire thing is looking like for the year so far. And I'm still not needing to stand up, which is honestly kind of amazing. I thought for sure that, you know, I would have to stand up or like walk all the way back there so that you'd be able to see it. But I found a way that I don't have to, which is honestly really exciting. But that is going to do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it. And just seriously, thank you so much for being here. And like I said a little bit ago, tomorrow I already know what I'm probably going to be doing, as long as it's not raining anyway. I need to harvest all of the garden. I'm not gonna like remove the plants or anything because those are still okay, unless I absolutely have to. I don't want to, so I'm just gonna harvest all of the tomatoes. I'm gonna leave the pumpkin plant as well because I'm hoping will be okay in the cold. I'm not entirely sure. I'm still trying to get a pumpkin though, but I know that the tomatoes, they can't do frost at all. And I also will probably harvest as much of the basil as I possibly can. So yeah, tomorrow is gonna be kind of a sad day because it means that it's gonna be like the last harvest of the year for the garden, and I enjoy taking care of the garden, so I don't want it to be, but you know, it's fall, so it was bound to happen one day. But as for today, I hope you have a good rest of your day, no matter what you do. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow with the next video. Bye! Thanks again so much for watching. I'll see you later.